guys, when this come out, and it was almost daily, was, man, you got to come out with a big one, big saws. So,
wow.
The Pro Series, we knew we couldn't make a 52-inch chain locker. So we come out with this looping design, and this will hold any size chain. So you can still fit your 6, 8, 10s in here.
A 36?
You can fit a 36. We've got a 60-inch in here.
Ah.
You just keep looping it around.
I was going to ask.
That was fun. I looked like I was doing the whole
And how heavy is it when you finally get that in there?
Yeah, right?
What's the difference between, I mean, or is it just color?
Just
Yeah,
color.
we've got the Pro Series in both high vis yellow and the orange, safety orange.
Okay.
We knew we had to have multiple colors because guys with fleets like to have different colors for different sizes, or even if you don't have a fleet, a lot of guys buy sharp versus dull, depending how it's
That's a
do
good
you.
point.
A lot of guys don't want to mix their chains
Yes.
up, so they want different
I'm
colors.
the same way. Yeah,
Everybody
that's a
is
great
different.
point.
Everybody's different.
And when we engineered this, we really didn't even have this in mind, but a lot of folks are using the Pro Series for sharp versus dull. Even on their 20-inch, they're buying the Pro Series, and they can put everything in one locker, one size being sharp, one size being dull.
Sure. I like your idea
Just
where you got
compared
two.
to
One is just the sharp case, the other's,
Yep,
and
yep,
especially you got two different colors. Yeah.
yep. When we see people in person, and a lot of people buy multiples for sure. And then we have on our online store, they'll buy one. Once they realize it's the real deal, then they come back and buy another one. Yeah.
What? Like it? Wow.
Made
Yeah.
in USA.
And what
Made in.
what was the idea for this?
Who came up with it?
Yeah.
We both did. We
Is
had
that
5
right?
saws between us, and we were bickering, and always her chain was in my bucket. My stuff was her bucket. We were getting chains mixed up all the time.
Sure.
We'd go out in the woods with good intentions, everything organized, and then we'd come back, and then it'd be
And you have
weekend
no
warrior. I'd
idea.
be like, what the heck?
Our first couple of prototypes were mechanical deals. We had to move stuff around. It would only fit one size chain. We knew going into this we wanted something that would be able to fit all our saws, all 5 of them. So we actually come up with this, and during the pandemic, she come home off travel, and I said, well, we got a couple weeks.
I had no idea what it was going to be.
Why don't we see what it would take to get this idea off the ground? Because we didn't know anything about mold injection, how to get this business fired up off the ground.
Yeah.
Wow, what a
So
journey.
that's what we did during the pandemic.
Nice.
Yep.
Wow. Very cool. Did it take off right away, or?
It did.
Yeah.
And is
It did. We
You
sat
filled
down,
a need, really.
There was no one that had anything like that.
Yeah.
It was a niche, which, if you think about it, rarely happens nowadays. If someone hasn't thought of something.
yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there was no one that had anything like this, so yeah, it went off like gangbusters. We were really happy because I didn't know if I'd be 70 years old breaking even. We
did
broke
the
even
math.
on the touring.
We sat down one day and we said, okay, we have to sell X amount to pay our savings back.
Yeah.
And I was like, we might do it by 2034.
Wow.
Have you hit it before that?
We did.
Excellent.
Is this-
Oh, that's
We paid
awesome
our
to hear.
savings.
Is this what you're doing full time?
We are officially.
We
I
are now.
lost my job last year. He retired, and then right after he retired, you talk about scared. I lost my job. The company I worked for was going through an acquisition, or being acquired, and we're living a Walmart way of life. We're proud of it, and we work about 60, 70 hours a week. So that's fine. That's we don't know how not to work.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And where's home?
We live in Kentucky, right across from Cincinnati,
Oh, okay.
right across the river. And these are made in New Albany, Indiana,
Okay.
And
Yep.
hand assembled, yeah.
hand assembled.
Yep. We've got stainless steel rods instead of, you know how a lot of the stuff you clip it together.
Yeah.
Yep.
We wanted it. I mean, we
So
wanted
it's
it
going to
to
be pretty durable.
Yeah,
We
we
wanted
wanted
something
it
that
to
would
be
last.
durable.
The hinges are the same way. They're stainless steel as well.
Oh, in here.
It's made from polypropylene with a UV additive.
Yep.
Okay.
And the product can fade. It's
Sure.
plastic, but the UV additive, well, it protects the integrity of the plastic.
Oh, it
Yeah,
won't-
the actual
so it won't break
material.
down.
Yeah.
Yes.
That does happen. Yep. Nice.
And you can actually put lubricant in there. You can put bar oil in them.
Huh.
Some guys soak their chains in these.
We've got guys who clean. I didn't even know this was a thing. They soak their chains in gasoline,
Yeah.
and they'll fill these up and leave them in there for 2 or 3 days. You know, you asked
Next.
what kind of saws we run on our personal
Oh, there we
selection.
are.
Now, this one's wearing out.
Yeah.
But we actually will write on them. Yeah, I don't have his model on here, but like on mine.
Yes.
On mine, I've got my model that I run, my
Mhm.
little tag, you know, so I know exactly if I do need new chains, and I do the same on these.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
To put the info. Is that right off the box?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
take it off the box. That way, if I do, we don't have to replace chains. We've not bought a chain since 2021.
Right.
Did I tell you this already?
No.
Once we got our own stash organized, I looked at him and I was like, we will never need to buy another chain.
You had that many?
We had that many,
They just
yeah.
kept coming out of the woodwork.
And we cut
Brand new ones
we
in
cut
OEM
about
boxes.
10 loads.
Never used.
We burn about 10 loads a year, so we're going through a lot
Wow.
of wood. Yeah, and we cut it ourselves, so.
Wow.
And we haven't bought a chain yet.